Well, geez, I think I got a hot mic here. All right, welcome to the camera group, the Kawartha Freedom Group. Thank you so much. It's actually, oh, look at the date. It's October 16th already. All right, well, first of all, I'd like to thank you for coming out. And please raise your hand if you're new here in this, oh, hey, great. Hey, we got a newbie here, that's excellent. All right. Okay, well, welcome. We do have a sheet here for the newsletter list, so get your name on there. And I'm Brother Steve, and we are the Kawartha Freedom Group. Well, first of all, I want to say that we do have a couple of few great speakers out here, and it's been hot on the trail what's been happening nowadays. First, I'd like to share that there is something that's been shared among the counselors, and it's called the Pod Primer. And we have our good friend Sheila will be coming up and speaking about this and spreading that word out there. Yeah, great. That's excellent. All right, so we're gonna put their hand to the fire and get these things happening. But first of all, we want to start off with blowing the shofar, and let's open up in prayer. It was lost, now it's found. Okay, first of all, let's open up in prayer. We've got Brother Michael here with me and with us. All right, dear Father, we praise your holy name, the name Yeshua HaMashiach, Jesus the Christ. You are the greater I am. We thank you for gathering us in these times. As you say, do not forsake the assembly when times are near, and definitely the times are near, and we thank you for this. We thank you for opening our eyes, giving us the understanding, and giving more information to us that is needed so we'll know who labors among us. And it's great for us to be gathering here, Father, and keep gathering those who have the love of the truth. And we thank you for this. We give you all glory. Amen. All right, now for blowing the shofar, because we are definitely at war. This is a war cry, and we're gonna shout out freedom from this as a time of Jericho when we blew the shofar louder and louder, and it didn't go down until after the people shouted. So there is a significance of your voice. Glory to King. Freedom! Glory to King. That's great. All right, so let's keep coming in. I see more coming into the room. That's awesome. I think I'm having a bit of an echo, so I apologize for that. Okay, so there's a few things been going on. There's a petition to the House of Commons in Parliament. And,
hey, that's it,
all right, so let's get that out there. You got to get online, and it says, "We, the undersigned citizens and residents of Canada, call upon the House of Commons and Parliament assembling to urgently implement Canada's expeditious withdrawal from the UN and all the subsidiary organizations, including WHO."
Yes.
So sign that petition, and we'll send that link out. So definitely. Now,
Do you want to just tell people who Leslie Lewis is in case they don't know? She's a conservative member of Parliament.
okay. All right, so let's get that mic over to someone that knows what they're talking about.
So this is a serious petition because it's actually being presented by a present member of Parliament. So this has a very good, do I hold it for you?
Yeah, hold that back. Yeah, go ahead.
Is this good? Okay, that's better.
Go ahead.
So it's a very serious petition, very needed. And I would say that this is a means to a great end. Like we could do a lot of things to try to get to this point where an actual sitting member of Parliament is advocating for the WHO to be out of our country. It's just fantastic. So please, everybody, get behind this, spread it, support it in every way you can. Yeah, she's amazing, amazing lady.
Thanks, Ed. Thank you so much for sharing that. We got more details about it. So it's Canada's membership in the UN and its subsidiary organizations, example, World Health Organization, imposes negative consequences on the people of Canada, far outweighing any benefits. And then Canada's agreement to participate in the UN, also the WHO Comprehensive Agenda 2030, undermines national sovereignty and personal autonomy. Can you hear us okay? Yeah. Okay, great. So a lot of people are online, so they want to hear it. Agenda 2030 and its operational Sustainable Development Goals, also known as SDG. You gotta know these acronyms, right? You need to try and put it across you at every given moment, a given time. A comprehensive sexuality education, UN judicial review, international health regulations, One Health and similar programs are being rapidly implemented, absent the awareness and consent of the people or their elected representatives. See, this is all about consent, so we need to put their hand to the fire and constantly get out to these meetings, because what they're doing, well, Peterborough, at least they have that in the evening, but in Lindsay, they have it at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. So while you're at work on a Tuesday, guess what they're doing? They're making rules and regulations.
Strong Mayor Powers going tomorrow. Strong Mayor Powers are going through tomorrow.
Strong Mayor Powers, and that's tomorrow?
They've already voted unanimously on it.
Okay, so
went through 3 readings in 1 day.
They did 3 readings, of course, in 1 day. So we need to get out there. So that's what's going on in Lindsay. So get yourself out there and show that they can't do this in silence. And that's what they're trying to do in darkness, right? So we are the light. We gotta, expose these guys. Okay, SDGs have negative impacts on potentially every aspect of life, including religious and cultural values, family relations, education, nutrition, child development, property rights, economic and agricultural productivity, transportation, basically the whole, right across the whole board, consent and privacy of physical autonomy. Well, if you ever heard of Internet of Things, now they got Internet of Body. So they're gonna implement a lot of stuff on you, or at least try to. So that's why, you gotta get away from these shots and make sure they don't, defile your body.
Patent you.
Patent you, yeah. See, they do it, by your consent. And, all those times you take a look at the very last page of any contract you're dealing with, it's very fine print. Well, we gotta be looking at that and get a copy of everything you ever sign. You gotta watch what you sign. And actually in every aspect, it's a lot of this is under duress and without your knowledge. So you need to you're empowering yourself and getting to the place like this right here. I've got more people coming in. And that's the thing. You gather, you start hearing what everyone has a little piece of that pie, right? We don't know it all. I don't know it all. He doesn't know it all. You don't know it all. But you know what? Once we get together, that power is and knowledge there, right? So we need to get ourselves on board. Absolutely. There it is. Good to see you. All right. There's also other ones here. It says, these sweeping impacts on public and private life serves the interests of the UN and WHO and unelected private entities. Unelected, that's interesting. Now you got to really look at that. Example, the World Economics, the Forum, the Bill and Melinda, Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, International Planned Parenthood Federation, it goes on and on. So it says, diminishing the health rights and freedom of Canadians. Well, it's not just a Canadian thing, it's a worldly thing. So there is definitely an agenda going on, and we need to be stepping up and getting educated all about this. Okay, but let's reel in something more local. Want to let you know that we do have our Tish. She's a great individual, Tish Conlon. She just did a Tish talk. You got to check her out. Her latest episode is a 111 called Geopolitical and Historical Influences in the Middle East and Germany. Well, things are really heating up out there, and it's definitely something that they're going to use against us, and it's all planned. Everything you see there is all planned out. So, all right. So let me take a look at this.
What platform is Tish on again?
Oh, she's on Rumble, and she does have her own. What do you call it?
Podcast?
Yeah, exactly. What's the podcast called? Sorry.
Tish Talk. Tish Talk.
Well, it's called Tish Talk. So definitely. Well, get onto the Kawartha Freedom Group on Facebook. We do have a Facebook group there, and all this it'll be shared on there. These live broadcasts, like right now we're on Zoom, or you'll probably be watching it now archived on YouTube. We actually got another strike, so they can just get off that platform. And I waste my time getting stuff out there.
What happens when they strike you? They like put you down on the queue for showing, or like
They do that. They put you. Oh, sorry. They put you on the queue, down the queue. You don't get found out. Just like they Googleizing, right? If you're going against their system, you're gonna get. They scrub everything off YouTube. That is just the world's worst place to go. Rumble is a good one. And what's the other place that we?
BitChute.
BitChute's awesome. Yeah, actually, I started uploading on BitChute, so we'll get to do that. Okay, so, hey, how about we start off with, who wants to get on board first? We want to get you up to speed what we've been doing, actually, as a group. And actually, we can open up, Jeff, would you be interested in, come on up? Get us to a location where we're going, kind of a high level, because Jeff really sees what's going on out there, and he's got a wisdom of words and working with all of us. That's what we need to keep doing. Through the week we try and get things happening, going to these counselor meetings, and also seeing what's out there. So there is a newsletter, so make sure that you do get yourself on the list. So if you're new here, get yourself on the list here. So we put your hand together. We'll have Fred come up. All right.
Fred or Jeff?
Jeff, sorry.
Who's Fred?
Sorry. I got so many things in there.